No problem. Okay, so now we are looking at the question 5 of this paper right about now for the end benefit. This is what one of the questions that came in your quiz yesterday. Mr. Joe actually showed me just that I was away when you were showing me
Mm.
driving away from the office. Otherwise, pardon me.
I want. I failed. I got 56. I'm so touched. I was supposed to get better with you guys around.
But me, I never handled it with you because the time you showed me, Nisha, I was going home, back home. Please, I would have helped you. Okay, no, away from that. So now, let's go look at question 5. Okay, you manage it, don't worry. So this is how the question came. It is on question 5. Your test was on question 5, and it's talking about explain the benefits of using the end value management in projects. Are you able to see this question?
Yes.
Can you read for me if you're able to see the question?
Explain 5 benefits of using end value management in projects.
Okay, so that is much better. Okay, yeah. But now, first and foremost, um, you need to understand what is end value management. What is it first and foremost? That is what you need to understand. All right, are you with me?
Yes.
So end value management. This is how the question came through, not so. End value management. So now, what you need to understand about this one is this one is the scope that shows it. Okay, the scope that shows managers the project completion time and cost. Are you following me so far?
Yes. Yes.
So now, this one is just the scope that shows you are the manager. You'd want to know how long will it take for you to actually finish completion of your project. All right, like you have we have Pick and Pay in Osaka, you have Pick and Pay in Choma, you have Pick and Pay elsewhere. So those people they planned how long can it take? The people busy working. So what is the cost involved? How many workers do we need and what not? Are you getting me?
Yes.
So that is the scope of end value management. It looks at the cost involved in the completion of the project and of course looking at the time. All right, so now we can go back so that we now check on the benefits. Now we are now getting down to the benefits of value management. So the first one says the 5 benefits of using end value management. The first one is talking about improved project what?
Performance.
So if you have a pen with you, because this is a recorded class, this should be to your advantage because these questions are recycled. Boss, please take me correctly. You are with me, right?
Yes.
So what's the first benefit? Improve the project performance monitoring. Okay. Now, when talking about project performance monitoring, EVM provides a quantitative way to track a project cost and schedule performance by comparing planned value, which is the PV, the end value, which is the EV, and the actual cost. Are we together?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now, project managers can identify trends and take corrective actions early. So that's benefit number one. Because if you look at it, it's talking about 10 points, 10 marks, that is. You've seen the 10 marks?
Mm-hmm.
So 10 marks is a lot. So you need to explain a lot about those ones. So improve project performance monitoring. So AVM provides a quantitative way to track the project cost and schedule performance, comparing the planned value, end value, actual cost, and of course, the project managers can identify trends and take corrective actions early. That's number one. That is
What is the end value? I have a question.
yes, boss.
What is the end value?
I'll explain to you as we go, as we move on.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Now, before we even move on, end value is how much income you are earning per salary, okay, after tax. Are you with me?
Mm-hmm.
The end value is the one that you have worked for. That is it. The end value. Are you there?
Yes, yes.
Okay, now we can move on to part B of this say enhanced forecasting capability. That's number two. That is the benefit of using the end value management. Enhanced what? Forecasting what?
Capability.
So what does EVM stand for?
Enhanced value management.
End value management. So now EVM enables accurate predictions of final cost and the project completion time. Like I mentioned to you to say, you need to know how long it will take for you to finish building your house. All right?
Mm-hmm.
Then it provides estimates like the estimate at completion. So EAC. I'm sure in your test yesterday, you saw something like that, right?
Mm. Oh,
Yeah?
and yes, but Sky, I didn't know these things, so I was relying on you people. Mm.
No, I'm not talking about you complaining, but I'm not asking you to say,
Ah, when me, I'm sad. Yes, I saw. But Kylie, I'm blank on these things, so they didn't make sense.
no, you didn't tell me about the quiz was available. Otherwise, I would have helped you. I don't know. Me and you and me with Mr. Collins, I don't know because Mr. Collins, me, I work under him because me, I'm a tutor.
So I was thinking he'll communicate because the quiz was just
I'm
brought
not on
in.
the phone. So let's
Yes,
just the
I've
class. No,
heard.
madam. Yeah, let's move on, please, for the sake of the class. You're following?
Yes, I am.
I'm not on the phone. Ask Mr. Job to buy me a phone so that he can communicate with me. Otherwise, I don't know. So, I'm explaining. Where are we now?
An estimate at completion.
Well, number two. Yeah, I'm talking about the benefits. I'm not talking about what happened to your quiz. You told me about it. So me, I'm having class right now. The quiz is up between you and Mr. Collins. So now, the other one is the enhanced forecasting capability. That's number 20. Are you there?
Yes, I am.
So, enhanced forecasting capability. EVM enables accurate predictions of final cost and project completion time. It provides estimates like the estimate at completion, that's a EAC, estimate to complete the ETC. And then again, of course, helping stakeholders make informed what? Decisions. Okay. Are you getting me?
Yes, I am.
Now, let's go to part C. Part C is talking about better resource allocation. So now, the benefit of using end value management, we are talking about the better resource allocation. So by monitoring cost and schedule variances, project managers can optimize the use of resources, ensuring efficient allocation and avoiding wastage. That is another benefit of end value management. Then, of course, we move on to the other benefit. Greater accountability. Greater what?
Accountability.
So, EVM. And EVM, you told me to say what EVM stands for. You understand what EVM stands for?
Mm-hmm.
What is EVM?
End value management.
So end value management ensures transparency. Ensures what? Transparency, that project stakeholders have a clear view of project progress. Of what? Project what?
Progress.
Thank you very much. And then the approach provides objective data, reducing reliance on subjective assessment. That is about the other one of the benefits, because the 10 marks was too much. Then the last one about the same benefit of end-value management is talking about early problem detection. Okay? So EVM, of course, you know what EVM stands for. End-value management, right?
Mm-hmm.
Identifies cost overruns and schedule delays early in a project. This allows teams to take corrective action before an issue escalate, minimizing risks and keeping the project on track. So this answers the first part of the question. Are you with me so far?
Yes.
All right then. And I'm honest and sincere. I want you, where you're not clear, you tell me. Here you are behind. Then I'll explain. So we have answered part A of the question, not so.
Yes.
Is it clear with you?
Mm-hmm. It is.
All right, then now we can go to part B of the question. So now I want you to check part B carefully. Part B says table Q5 gives planned and actual costs. Now I started to be very, very slow. I'll be very slow to explain to you so that you understand this one carefully. Table Q5 gives planned and actual costs in $1,000 of a project together with percent complete at the end of the 5th month. So we have all those ones. So the months, how many months do we have?
10.
Pardon?
From the table or from the statement?
No, I'm just asking that how many months do we have in total?
Okay, and like we have 12 months in a year, but from the table I'm seeing 10 months. From the question I'm seeing 5th month.
From the table, you're saying how many?
10.
Okay. So you follow what has been given to you in the table. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Now, what is the total planned cost? Do you have a calculator with you right now?
Yes, I have.
So calculate for me the total planned cost. The
Okay.
total, the total planned cost. You can calculate for me?
Okay.
Give me the answer.
930.
That is correct. Thank you very much. That's a correct answer. And then what's the total actual cost? What is the total actual?
211.
Come again?
211.
Okay, that is correct. All right. This question, when it comes in, these questions are repeated like this same question. This question, take it very carefully and serious because you may find it in your exam because the examiners have know where to get these questions from. Now, the issue is this. They are saying percentage of complete. Have you seen the percent complete?
Mm-hmm.
What's the first percentage?
2,
The other one?
7,
The other
15,
one?
25, 4.
Okay, thank you very much.
15,
Now,
25, 4.
oh, okay, that's correct. Now, the thing is this. They're saying using the data in table Q5, right?
Mm-hmm.
Read for me the first question. What is the first question saying as to what to do?
Calculate the end value for months 1 to 5 and sketch a labeled graph of the planned value for months 1 to 10 and actual cost and end value for months 1 to 5.
Okay, that is for 10 marks. All right. So let us now start solving. I don't know. Tell me if you are behind somewhere. If you're not behind, can I proceed?
Just go back. This thing I have seen, table like on B, table Q5 gives planned and actual cost in $1,000. Does this have to do with any multiplication of these costs?
Uh, the, this is no multiplication. The thing is the fact that they have already replaced those figures. They're just telling you to say those are in thousands. They have just already replaced.
People were saying something about multiplying. Like yesterday's quiz, I think had something like this, and then people were saying those who didn't multiply by
Yes.
the factor 10, we like they got everything wrong. Then those who multiplied. Okay, so I'll send something. I think I sent calling something of the same. So those who multiplied, it's like they got the figures correct. Then those who didn't multiply, they were just discussing in the group because I couldn't relate anyway. Yes, but I just heard people say um there was some multiplication going on because of such a clause.
Okay. Um, if the lecturer indicated that there's no problem, you can still multiply. But nevertheless, it's one and the same because the plan because you said you told me that you got 98, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So that would have been what? 98 what? 98,000, right? I'm talking about this column here. You able to see this column? But are you able to see the column, madam? Hello? Are you able to see the column? This is column here. Hello, madam? Can you get me? Hello? Hello, madam? Can you get me?
I was kicked out.
Oh, okay. Now, my question is, can you get the total planned cost? What answer did you get?
930.
So that is 930,000. Are you there?
Yes, I am there. So let me just 1 minute. Let me yesterday's question, right? I found a screenshot. So in brackets, it was said amount are in tens of dollars. So people were saying you multiply this 10 to the figures. I don't know which figures because me, I was lost. I couldn't feel it. Yes.
Okay, this is a different question altogether. So, unless you,
But
unless-
what? But if I get the concept, that's fine. Let me get the concept, and then these other things will come later for the multiplication.
okay, so what you do is for the quiz we did yesterday, I need to run you through that one. We arranged for a class.
Yes. Yes.
We need to arrange for a class because those questions are recycled. You may find that the examiner will repeat them for your exam so that you see who subcontracted the solutions. Okay, others they will know this student that engaged tutors like some of us to answer on your behalf. Right. So in your exam, you are alone. So they will bring those questions again. Anyway, let me finish up this question, then we'll talk about that one later. Is that okay?
Yes.
So what is my first question saying? Calculate the end what?
Value.
The end value for the months 1 to 5 and sketch a labeled graph over the planned value for months 1 to 10 and actual cost and end value for months 1 to 5. Okay, then getting down to 10 marks. All right. So what you need to do about that one is the fact that we need to first and foremost come up with this the total, the 930. Have you seen the 930 total planned value?
Yeah. Yes.
Then what is it? What is it amount? The
The
total
total plan cost
is how much?
930.
930. You put the 3 zeros. If it's in thousand, you put in the other 3 zeros. Me, I repaste it, but you can see it, right?
I can.
Okay, now, I mean, what we're looking at is for a period of 5 months, all right? As I did now, community end value for months 1 to 5. This is what just we're looking at, months 1 to 5. All right, so now the months 1 to 5, what are we saying? What we're saying is what is the percentage of completion? These percentages are given in the question, right? Is it 2%, is it 7%, 15%, 25%, 40%? You can see these ones,
What
right?
are these percentages? What are they about?
They are the ones that have actually given us that an example. You can't finish an exam in 100%. You can have 2% completion time, maybe you fail to finish, but you have only done 2% of the total exam because the exam is very tough. Then you just write 2% and you walk out of the exam. You understand what I mean?
Okay.
So when you are looking at a project, if it's very difficult for you to do, you just stop it to say, I can't manage. You are blank. You don't know how to answer any question in an exam. You just walk out of the exam. So it's 2% completion. That is for the first aspect there. Then the other one is about 7% for the second aspect, the 15% for the third aspect, the 25%. You understand what I mean, right?
Yes.
So other people, even if they cannot handle a course like this course which I'm teaching, they can tell you, they can teach you. You pay them the money. They engage some people like me to teach you. I can't mention names. This is what happens. So 2% completion time, Mafirwa. 3% completion time. This is what I'm talking about. You understand what I mean?
I do.
So, if me, I am not an engineer, I should tell you to say, I can't build your house. Not whereby I get money from you, then I fail to build your house. Then I do 2% completion. Why is it 98%? I am running away until you take me to police. So this project management will enable you managers to make informed decisions about how you're managing a project. You understand what I mean? So there's a 2% completion time. There's a 7% completion time. There's 15% completion time. There's 25% completion time. There's 40% completion time. So now we come back to the table here. Okay. Now 2% completion time means 2% of so our end value will be, so end value in this case will be percent of complete, okay? Then you multiply it by what? Total planned cost. Are you with me?
Yes, I am.
Total planned what?
Cost.
Total planned cost, Madam Milimo. So end value will be 2% of, you know where the 930 is coming from. I'm sure you know
Yes.
where the 930 is coming from. Are you
Yes.
blind? Don't you know where
No,
Huh?
I know. I know where it's coming from. It's the total of the planned costs.
So when you talk about end value, this is why you told me to say, what does end value represent here? Okay, this is where I mentioned that what does end value represent? Okay, here in this case, have you seen the end value here? Have you,
Oh, okay.
have you seen the end
Okay.
value?
I have.
What does end value represent? The end value, it is just the percentage cumulative of the planned cost. All right. So, have you gotten it now?
Yes.
Thank you very much. So, meaning that 2% of the planned cost is about 18.6. 7% of the planned cost is about 16, that's 5.1. Then 15% of 930 is about 139.5. 25% of that amount is about 232.5. All right. Then at month 5, because we are only interested in at month 5. All right. So it says calculate end value for months 1 to 5. Are you getting me now? Have you understood this one so far? Hello? Hello, madam. I don't want you to be out. I want you to understand this
I
one.
was I was thrown out. I was thrown out for a bit.
Okay,
For like
okay. Now, my question is, are you able to understand what is going on? It says calculate the end value for months 1 to what?
to 5.
So, as much as we may look at other months, but you're looking at month 1 to what?
5.
Okay, thank you very much. So, here, saying, so this is end value for months 1 to 5. Is that clear so far now?
Yes.
We are
Oh,
interested.
okay.
Have you followed now?
Yes, I have.
Don't forget to ask Madam Esther to send you this recording. Tell her
Okay.
if you have a number, call Madam Esther after my class says, so that
Okay.
she can send you the recording. So when you are stuck, you can revisit my recordings and I'll counter check. Tell her after class. I think you have a number.
Oh,
Okay, let's move on. But
okay.
I'm sure you have understood what is happening, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, what is the other thing that the question is about asking us to do?
And sketch a labeled graph of the planned value for months 1 to 10.
Okay, madam, that is very okay. And of course, now we're looking at I'll give you also looking at the actual cost and end value for the months 1 to. All right, then. So what we need to do now is this. Let us see. Pardon me that I need to revise a bit on this table. Okay, so these figures they are not correct because I was too fast. Okay, so let us now solve them together. I did them, but I was too fast. Okay.
Okay.
So the first and foremost, let's find the cumulative sum of planned costs. Cumulative, do you understand the term cumulative, madam? Can I explain to you what it means by cumulative?
You can.
Cumulative simply means what? The sum?
Um,
The sum, all right. So now the first
mhm.
composition of what we're looking at is fine. Okay? So me, I'm going to use the cumulative in this way. So the first one will be fine, right? Are you there?
Yes, I am.
Okay, get a calculator if the calculator is nearby you.
This 5 is coming from where first?
You can't even dispute and run away. It's coming from this guy.
Oh, okay.
Uh-huh. Have you got a calculator with you nearby?
Yes. So 5 plus 15.
Uh-huh. Which will give us what?
We got 20.
So this 20 is okay.
20 plus 5.
Which is give no, are you sure? 20 plus what?
No, but then plus the next one. 20 plus 30.
Which will give us what now?
50.
So that's why I'm telling you that yeah, forget about these guys. Okay.
Mm,
So it give us what?
50.
Okay, thank you very much, madam, for understanding and following that. Then what is the other one giving us fourth? What is the other one giving us?
50 plus 50, 100.
100. Okay, thank you. 100. Then the other one will give us what? But are you able to see my whiteboard?
I
Okay.
can.
Thank you. So now the other one will give us what?
100 plus 180.
180. You are simplifying my stay now here. I will enjoy my class in this kind of the way you're doing it. So what happens to the other one? Give us what?
180 plus 120.
Uh-huh.
300.
Okay. 300. Let's move on to the other guy. Uh-huh. 140.
300 plus 140. 440.
The 440 is correct. Then the other one will give us what? Move on, move on, move on, move on, madam, move on.
440 plus 155.
Mm-hmm.
595.
Okay. 595. Thank you very much. 595. Okay, we build up a little bit now.
595 plus 165.
No,
76. Huh?
you haven't started the 155, madam.
Haven't?
You haven't started the
Hmm.
155. Why you
I
rush?
didn't enter. I
No.
entered. I didn't enter it.
You have gone an
I,
extra mile.
I didn't enter it.
No, you've gone an extra mile. You didn't touch the 155. Counter check.
Hmm. Wait.
Eh,
440. 440.
155.
Wait. Plus 155. I have. 440 plus 155 is 595.
Okay. Five what?
95.
Oh, then plus the other guy, which guy?
So 595 now plus 165, which is
595.
76.
Giving us what?
760.
595 plus 165. It's giving us what?
760.
I'm counter checking.
Okay.
Okay, 760. Okay, no, that's fine. That's correct. That's correct. 760. What about the other guy?
Then 760 plus 170, 930.
That's a 930 that you found. Do you know where the 930 came from?
The total summation of the product cost.
No, product was planned cost.
And cost. Yeah, sorry, plant cost.
Huh? For the planned
Plant
cost.
cost.
Oh, for the planned cost time. Okay. So this is a different topic altogether. Okay? It's a different topic altogether. It's not for the network diagram and whatnot. It's just unique. Have you seen that?
I've seen. Everything is looking new.
Everything is just looking new. And let's hope you not forget about you getting down to the benefits of environment management. These ones which I've given you. You can go through them, right?
I'll read that.
Okay, so now let's move on. Let's move on. We are still moving. We're still moving. So line Z has come in. So now we are graphing now. You graph against the cumulative one. Okay.
Which one is the vertical?
Come again.
Which one is the vertical and the horizontal here? Which one is the X and the Y?
Oh, the X is the months.
Okay.
X is the months, right? And then of course the costs are the Y, madam. Is that okay with you right now about now? I want you to enjoy this course as if you are drinking milk so that you dismantle it. So you start now graphing 1,5. The first one is 1,5. Have you seen it? Huh? So 1,5 is this guy. The other one is 2,20. 2,20. Yeah, it's about that guy. Moving about to the other things that we were talking about. This is the cumulative one. 4,100, 100. Okay, is about this one. This one 4,100. The 3 was 50. All right, and then 10,930. So 10,930 is about here. Are we together?
Yes.
So this is the graphing of about what we have using the cumulative percentage or cumulative value of the cost per month. Is that okay with you?
Yes.
Thank you very much for understanding. Now, let us getting down to the graph. You have actually understood the graph. And this graph is just about saying sketch a well-labeled diagram of the graph with the planned value for the months up to 10.
Which we have done.
Okay.
Up
to the 10 years.
Which we have done just now.
Yeah.
Which we have just done.
Thank you very much. Now, apart from that, so that is the answer concerning this one. Now, the actual cost, which is a cumulative actual cost per month. Okay. Now we can go to the cumulative actual cost per month. All right. So, what is the cumulative actual cost per month?
211.
There's about the actual cost here. All right. Which are which?
The summation was 211.
I want you to yes, madam. I want you to understand these are the actual costs, right?
Yes.
Now, let's get down to the actual cost. The 6 plus 26, you know where 26 is coming from?
The first actual cost.
6 plus 20, the other one will be 26, right? For the actual cost, right? You know the 6 was.
So Again, we are doing cumulative like we did for the plant cost.
Very correct. So the actual cost cumulative with the first one is 6, right? 6 plus the other one 26, 26 plus 61, the other one is 61. All right, and then getting down to the 111 and 311. Okay. I think the total of the actual cost is you actually found also. You just summing up this one, right? Okay. Is that clear with you so far?
Yes, yes, yes. And then here I've seen that it's now like the last part. It's saying and sketch a labeled graph of the plant value for months 1 to 10, which we have done, right?
Yeah.
And then now the last part, and actual costs and end value. So again, we have to find the end value again for months 1 to 5.
No.
Haven't we already found?
No, those ones is okay. These ones they're already in the table. The sketching is just for the one we have done so far.
But the last part of the after the comma, tell it saying and actual costs, which we are doing right now, right?
Yes.
So for the actual cost, we also sketch it.
No. Those ones is not necessary. Not necessary. That one is not necessary. For as long as I said end value for 1 to 5. So the actual cost table here. Where is the actual cost table? This graph is okay. That's the way it is. This graph is okay. Unless if you want, you can also do the cumulative table. But of course, okay, an actual cost is not can't be up to 10. All right. I want you to understand this. The actual cost is only ending up to 5, madam. Please.
Up to 5.
So what they wanted you to do is just for the 10 ones, which is the first one. This one is okay because this one is ending up to 5. Are you together? The actual cost is ending up to what?
Up to 5.
Only up to what?
5.
So the graph which they just needed was to just hit this same one. That's one was just misleading you. So the table to do for the actual cost or for
Just this one.
this same one. All right? Because this was only up to 5. You understand what I mean? Now, let's focus find a constant duration at month 5. Let's about the question that we are looking at right now, concerning part B of this question says calculate the final constant.
Before we proceed,
Yes, madam.
I'm not so clear on the last part. So after you've seen, like after the second part, I've understood up to the graph, right?
Yes.
And the actual cost also I've understood. But now the end value for months 1 to 5. So we have to do it again like we did for, like you've seen how, haven't they repeated again?
Okay.
Like you've seen how it.
Yeah, so listen. I'm not disputing what you're telling me. So you can do a separate graph using these ones cumulative way for the actual cost. Okay. Are you getting me?
Yes.
So do it on a separate way for actual cost. Actual cost was unfortunately for the actual cost was only ending at month 5.
Yes, there I've understood, sir. But go back again. The last part. So after the actual cost, it's saying. It's saying and end value for months 1 to 5. Haven't they repeated again the same end value? Like, because the first part was saying, like the second part in blue. So talking about the same.
What I'm just trying to say is that you can also graph for end value for months 1 to up to 5. You can also graph a separate way. This is 18.6, 65. Once you can graph using these values here for the end value. Are you getting me now?
I have now. What I wanted. Okay, like I was told.
So to do this on a separate graph sheets, the separate graph sheet that you have. Like me, for the sake of this paper, I wanted to explain to you. That's why it's important for you to have a class like the way you're having a class now. Because the one which I did this graph is for between which and which one? The cumulative plant value, right?
Value, yes.
Then we're going to also do another separate graph sheet between the month 1 to 5 for the end value using these values 18.6, 65.1, 139.5, 222.5, and 372. Are we together? A small graph.
Yeah.
Separate.
So we can
Separate.
have three small graphs. So we can have three small graphs, right?
Correct.
We can have. Okay. Okay.
Is that clear now? Have you gotten my point now?
Yeah.
Thank you very much. So we can have three more graphs. So that is the identification of what we are looking at for. The planned value cumulative graph, we have it, which is the first one which I did as an example. Then the other one can be also of the actual cost graph, all right, from the question that has been given in the question here, right? Is it okay? That answers part one of the question.
Okay.
We move on as we build up, as we build up. The other one says calculate the final cost, okay? And of course, the final duration of this project based on the figures at month 5, at month 5, at month 5. All right, so be on the lookout for that one. Okay, so as we come down to this other one, here's and foremost, we need to find the schedule performance index. It's called the CPI. You know what the CPI is? You were just seeing these figures, I think, in your test yesterday that Mr. Collins you did with him, huh? The CPI?
I don't even know what it is.
Forget about it. That's why I don't want to talk about the test that you did yesterday. So the CPI, you're now learning because the only problem is the other day I wanted to teach you this same topic. You were locked out. Your network was bad. That's why I'm not happy today because your network was bad. You would have locked in. I wanted to meet you for this same class and the test came in on the same topic and you failed. That's what the devil can do, but it is okay because you are going to pass the exam. Are you there?
Yes, I am.
Remember the day that your network was bad?
I
Okay, let's move on.
remember.
Let's move on, madam. We forgot about the past. So, schedule
No,
performance index. No,
Mhm.
my question is, do you understand we're looking at the schedule
No,
performance index?
I don't know it.
Okay, so the schedule
Mhm.
performance index is EV. What does the EV stand for?
End value.
End value. Thank you very much. Then what about PV?
Performance value.
No. It's planned value, not performance. It's planned value.
Oh, okay.
The PV means what?
Planned value. Let me write. Okay, planned value.
Okay, you're welcome. Just right, take your time. So PV is the planned value. Now, what's our planned value for months 1 to 5? Let's go back, madam. What's our planned value from month 1 to 5? Get with me, please, at month 5. Eh? Madam, planned value at month
I am
5.
here.
Eh? Planned
I'm
value at month
here.
1. Are you there?
Yes.
What is my planned value at month 5? Get the cumulative number. What answer we
Up to
get?
month 5, right? Up to
Yeah,
month 5 only, right?
that's what they have
Okay.
told. That's what they have told us here in the question, madam. Up to month 5, what are we getting? Just up to month 5, okay? So we can accumulate. Okay, we can accumulate. What answer are we getting?
I'm calculating 50.
Calculate. We've given you 1.5 minutes.
100. 180.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, so I want you to, when you see this question, you should be remembering that Tutor Stanley is the one who taught me this. So I don't want you to lose your track, please. I want you to clear this course with flying colors. Now, you are correct. So we have about, okay, so this is 180. This is this one, right? 520 watt. This is the 180, which is here also. Thank you very much. Now, our end value. Can we go back to the end value above? Yes, we can. Yes, we can. End value, AV. When you see EV, what comes in upon your mind is end value. The PV is a planned value. Okay? The ESC means what? If you can remember, what is the ESC? Estimate at completion. Are we together? ESC means what?
Estimate at completion.
Then what about ETC? Estimate to complete. Estimate to
How
do
are these different, eh?
those ones I'll explain to you at a later stage. Let's move on first. So for the sake of you understanding what we are where we are going. Okay, so let's hope you haven't lost your track of where we are going now. Have you
We are
lost?
looking for end value.
Have you?
We are at end value month 1 to 5.
The EV is a end value. The PV is a planned value. Now, my question is very simple. What is our EV? We go back to our mother. A child can't run away from the parent. Even if it's very old, the mother is a mother. The son is a son. So let's go to our mother. Where is our mother? Is she alive?
The first table. The first table.
If your mother is alive, go back and say sorry. So we are going to say sorry here to our mother. At month 5, what are we having as the
372.
Come again?
372. 372.
Congratulations, madam. 372. Okay. Now, this guy, this is 372. What are we going to do with this 372? Let's sort him out. We come back here and say, can we put the... It was 327 or 322?
Wait, I think I saw 372. 372.
What is 40% of... All right, then. So, meaning that this is a audit that we are doing now. So, here it was supposed to be 370. Not, I swapped these. You get my point, right? It was supposed to be 372. Then divide by... Do you know where the 180 is coming from?
The 180 is the planned value, like up to month 5, the cumulative one.
So revise this one. Revise this one. So supposed to be 372, not this one. So this one we are swapped.
180.
You understand what I mean? Okay. But the other thing which...
So 372 divided by 180 by 100.
It one was 372, not the... I'm saying this was 370. I put 372, 211. Okay.
And then, okay, by hand. And then by 100, right?
Yeah, so this one, 180 by 100, yes. What are we getting?
206.66.
Okay, that's fine. That's correct. Now, my question is, what is our... So this is a code. What is this one called, madam? What we have found here?
Which one?
It's called what? SPI. Okay? It's called
Schedule
what?
performance index. What does it entail? What does it measure?
It measures the variation between the end value and planned value. The variation between the end value and what?
Planned value.
At what percentage are those varying? The end value and planned value. Is that okay with you? So, we haven't answered the question yet, madam. We haven't just answered the question yet, madam. Please, pardon me. We are almost done with this question. Now, see, calculate the final the final duration. We are interested in the final duration. The final what?
Duration.
So our final
And the
duration.
final cost.
No, yeah, we're just our final duration will be equal to, okay, 10 months that we have. All right. Do you know where 10 months is coming from?
The number of months for completion for everything.
Yes.
The number of
Then you divide by what? SPI.
by the SPI.
SPI, what does it mean? The shared performance index, right? So this is approximately 6 months.
So, but now, our SPI, should I still multiply it by 100, this SPI?
No, our SPI was
Or is
wrong.
even
No, listen, our SPI was wrong. Give me the SPI
oh,
here.
there's no multiplying by 100.
No.
Just a minute,
So 10.
Mr. Stanley. Let me
Yeah.
ask. Wait.
Okay, madam.
Go up. So I saw that you had done EV over PV by 100.
Yes, boss.
Now, when I do that, we are getting 206. But now I'm seeing our formula. If we do 10 months over 206, steady will go in 0.00 something.
No, so this one was wrong. So that's what I'm saying, that revise. So this one will be 10 divided by 2, it's not 206. Of course,
With a
okay, no, just see.
okay,
now what we do
there's no more.
before you multiply by 100, just put the 2.06. Just put the 2.06.
So there's no multiplying, in short.
Just put the 2.06. So 10 divided by 2.06, right? So
That is 4.85.
4.85, which is approximately 5 months. So this project is taking 5 months, the same 5 months that you have given us in the question, for us to finish doing everything that we need to do in this project. Okay? Is that okay with you? Okay, so this wraps up this question. So
and then let's go back to the question, the last question, the same one. So the final cost is which one here now?
use the actual cost, which is 211. No. In fact, don't use the 211 here for the final cost. Just use the planned cost up to month 5. So the final cost will be how much? Okay, the project duration will determine. Now the final cost will be. Are you with me? So our final cost will be, use the planned cost. When you plan that you're going to pay for this class, I don't know how much you pay, Mr. Collins. I don't know. I'm not interested to know. So these are your planned costs. To say, oh, I'll be paying so much. Or I don't know if per session or whatever. So our planned cost will be how much, madam? To be 5, right? Are you there? So 5
planned cost.
So 5 plus 15 plus and 2 minus 5 plus 30. Are you there? Then plus how much? 50. Then plus how much, madam? Please? 80.
80.
So this is the final cost that you should look at part 5. This question was not an easy question to actually look at it and just see smile. It has a lot of things to do. So if you have followed through what I've explained, you can't get a 0. Can you get a 0, madam, please? No. So what answer are we getting?
180.
Give me the answer.
180.
All right.
180.
That is our planned cost for, that's the total cost for those months. But if we found the answer at this length here to have been an example close to about 8 months, would have actually sorted out the planned cost from month 1 to 8 months and find the total. Is that okay with you?
So if our estimated duration was 8 months, meaning our final cost would have run up to month 8.
Correct. Thank you very much. Yes, it would have run up to month 8. Yes, would have gone up to month 8. Yeah, that clearly explains that. All right, then. So we are going to have another class shortly for the other session in a different way. Okay, so